Assalamu alaikum, Gambia. Assalamu alaikum, Gambians in and out of the country. This is Mr. Dudu A. Bindau from the GDC Diaspora Public Relations Officer. I am bringing you this week's 5 minutes with the voter on corruptions and rent seeking. Before anything, I will greet our Imam Ratib of the Gambia, Alhaji Cherno Aliu Maska, all the religious leaders, the president, all the bishops, and all the political party leaders, particularly my honorable party leader, Honorable Mama Kande of the GDC. In this episode, we want to look at corruption, obviously as abuse of power, official power for personal gain, and rent-seeking obviously as practice of manipulating public policy or economic conditions as a strategy to increase profit. So a corrupt-free country is a country that empowers social and economic justice, human rights, peace, and security. It is important that we understand the different forms of corruptions, with public servants demanding or taking money for favors in exchange of service, or politicians misusing public money or granting public jobs, sponsors, friends, and family. Also, cooperative bribing officials to get lucrative deals. In the Gambia, recently we've been ranked 102 position out of 180 countries. That is a score of 37%. Very poor, under 50%. And that means this research done by Transparency International would be an authentic, dependable research across the world with many countries. Senegal, they are 67th out of 180, and Ghana is 75 out of 180. You have Sierra Leone 117 out of 180. And if you look at the UK, for example, it's 11 out of 180. We don't want anything less than top 20 or top 30s. So corruption and rent-seeking affect political cost, our political cost. It gives us a lot of costs in terms of political activities, in terms of political operations in the country. It affects our freedom, the rule of law. It affects us in social context as our participation and even our trust in government. Corruption reduces. Corruption costs us environment, good environment by also reducing the chance for a healthy environment and sustainable future. It also has some economic cost implications as well, by reducing the opportunity to build and grow our wealth. So ending corruptions and rent seeking will promote transparency, accountability, and integrity at all levels across the sectors of society. Who does these corruption activities? These corruption activities are done by the public servants, public officers, people that work for the state. They are the people that are mainly referred to in this episode. And for our governments to ensure that we reduce corruption or alleviate corruption, we have to respect the code of conduct. The Constitution of the Gambia, under Section 222, has elaborated the code of conduct of public officer. Whether it's public servant or public officer, all under the service of the public should be able to defend the integrity of the office, should have personal, professional competency, and should be not prejudicial to the rights of any person, and should avoid nepotism and favoritism while on duty. I will stop here for today, and you can follow me on the Facebook as well as on the YouTube page 5 Minutes with the Voter. I thank you very much for this episode. Looking forward to the next one next week.